Hi everyone, I'm Will Brown and welcome to the WPQuickies series, bite-sized WordPress tips and tricks in 20 minutes or less. And in this lunchtime quickies, I'm going to be talking about creating quizzes in WordPress. So thanks for taking your time to join me. Jot down your name and where you're from in the comments, and I'll just run through some of these housekeeping slides and make it a little bit bigger. Boom. So before we start, on one of the social platforms, just make sure you click on all those buttons and subscribes and likes and stuff just to promote the page. That'd be fantastic. We do have a Meetup group in Facebook. So if you search for WordPress Sydney Meetup in Facebook, you'll be able to find us there, and we're broadcasting on there today. And if you are watching it within the Facebook group, just remember to go to streamyard.com/Facebook, and that connects your Facebook avatar up to the StreamYard software that I'm using so I can see who it is that's commenting. A quick shout out for WP Australia as well. So visit wpaustralia.org if you want to find out what meetup groups are happening across Australia, and also to join our Slack group. Now, there's quite a few meetups that are starting to bounce back in person. So the WP Ipswich, they had their first in-person meetup last night, I believe, and us in Sydney, we're starting to boot up the evening in-person meetups as well. So everyone's looking forward to that. It's always a great chance to network. I'll leave that up on the screen for a couple of seconds. You can read that in your own time later on. And talking about the in-person meetups, so this month coming every Monday on the last Monday of every month, we are going to be talking about setting up WooCommerce for the first time. So if you are thinking about setting up WooCommerce, you think about setting up an e-commerce store and don't know exactly how to do it, then I'm going to go through all the steps on doing that. Talk about products, talk about payment gateways, talking about all the different settings that you need to do. So this is an in-person event. So we are going to be all networking together, and that's at the Microsoft Reactor studio, and that's in just near Wynyard Station. So come along, March the 28th, 6 p.m. and network with people, real people. Awesome. And I'm always looking for topics for these WP quickies, something around about 20 minutes that I can chat about. So there's a QR code there. I'll copy the link and put it down in the comments as well. I'm just talking about links. All the links from this I usually post in the video description or the first comment underneath. So I'll do that after the live stream has finished. And of course, if you've got any questions, jot them down in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. Okay, let's see who have we got here today. We've got Future Shock in Marrickville. We've got Jean. Hi, Jean, from a very wet Central Coast. I think everywhere's pretty wet around about here. We've got Dowie. Greetings from a sultry Sydney, it is, or soggy Sydney. Yes, it certainly is very soggy. Joey J from Singapore. Hi, Joey J. Thanks for joining in. Great. So we've got some of our regular viewers on today. And so let me go straight into the talk today. So this is creating quizzes in WordPress. I know it was sent in by one of you guys on the viewers, but I don't have the name just to hand at the moment. But thank you very much for saying that's a great topic. So are you looking for more engagement from your target audience? Quizzes are a great way to boost engagement with your audience and add another tool in your content marketing strategy. So I've got three of the best WordPress quizzes. No, it's not the best ways, but 3 ways that you can add a WordPress quiz to add that to your website and to engage more in your target audience. Let's have a quick look. So quizzes for lead generation. Now, the use of quizzes and interactive content is definitely on the rise. You're probably going to see more and more of these types of content on people's websites because they're really highly effective. Now, businesses use quizzes as part of their content marketing strategy and also part of their lead gen campaigns as well. Now, there's a few types of quizzes. Some are simple, some can be really elaborate and complex, and some can be really interactive with pictures and audio and stuff. They can be fun and informative at the same time. And that's where you want to try and get that good balance between just getting the information, but also make it a little bit fun for everyone as well. Now, this is a great chart. I'm going to make this full screen. This is a great chart from the website of one of the plugins we are going to look up. And it pretty much sums up why quizzes are great for business lead generation. And it's maybe something you've not even thought about as part of your content marketing strategy. Because some people see quizzes as just some fun thing that some people do, but they are really, really, really good for lead generation. So just have a look down the sides here. You've got all the options. So low cost per lead, the interactive, connection building, easy to create, high conversion from lead to buyer. It works on autopilot, and it's got a viral potential as well. Now, quizzes in this, according to this website, ticks all those boxes, and that is true. They're really easy to create. They do have high conversion rates as well, and if you get that good balance between interactivity, then they can be really, really, really good. And that's in comparison with some of the other types of content that you'd be driving for lead generation. So we've got quiz, obviously, that's the one we're talking about. Then that's the one at the left-hand side. But we've also got things like guide or ebooks, webinars, challenges, courses, checklists, case studies, workbook, calculator, coupon, and free consultation. All of these things people use as part of their content generation strategy. But as I say, quizzes, kind of fit into all those boxes, if you do them correctly. So really, really good for lead generation. If you haven't used a quiz before on your website, try and create one after this WP Quickie, and just see how well it works for you. Okay, next one. So let's look at the first way to create quizzes in WordPress. Now, if you already own a Gravity Form Elite license, I was lucky to get mine locked in at the developer price way before they changed all their plans. But if you do have Gravity Form and you've got an Elite license, then you have access to the quiz add-on. And the Gravity Forms quiz, it can handle some basic quizzes. It's not all singing and dancing, but let's have a look at some of the capabilities that it adds. Okay, so building on the WordPress quiz is really easy with their drag and drop form editor, and selecting the quiz option in the advanced fields area. So here we've got on screen, we've got a screenshot of the quiz, the Gravity Forms editor, and there's the quiz module that's been selected, and that's what you can see at the right hand side. Now, as normal, you get all the regular Gravity Forms interface stuff, but in the quiz here, we can see that there's quiz answers. So that's the main box in there for those, and it allows you to specify the quiz question, the description, the quiz answers in whatever format you want as well. So it can be a drop down, it can be radio, all that sort of good stuff. And you can mark which answers are correct and give them a weighted score. And that's the second graphic on the right hand side. So here we've got three options. We've got three options for the answers. We've got 1 year less, 2 to 4 years, or 5 years or more. And we've checked that weighted score checkbox, and we've given that a score of 1, 3, and 5. And then you can collate all the answers at the end to give a percentage of how well they did or not. And you can see here that the last one has got the check for which one is the correct answer. Now, Gravity Forms also allows you to randomize the order in which your questions appear. Now, you can have three options under this as well, as you can for the actual quiz settings itself. So you can have off, you can have pass or fail, or you can have letter for those. And these are the grading options. So here's an example of a simple pass or fail setting when a percentage pass rate is specified, allowing you to echo some text back to the screen for a pass or fail condition. So this is the percentage one, really, really simple. And of course, you get access to all the Gravity Forms merge tags that comes with Gravity Forms, specifically these merge tags here. So you can see this one, you can assign a passing grade, which is the Gravity Forms letter option. So you can give people an A to F or whatever grading you want, and then what percentage they get based on the weights that you define to the answers below. And then Gravity Forms also gives you all these merge tags. Sorry. So we've got all quiz results. We've got quiz score, quiz percentage, quiz grade, and quiz pass or fail, which is just displays a pass or fail on that grading. So quite a few different ways that you can manipulate the quiz, and different options that you can present the pass or fail or the grading. Now, there is, of course, a dashboard as well that Gravity Forms gives you for the quiz results area, where you can view all the quiz entries and all the statistics. So a number of people have taken it, the pass, the fail rate, and all that sort of good stuff there. And if you're a developer, it's really easy to dynamically add and change quiz questions based on previous answers, because that's one of the best things about Gravity Forms is its API and its developer integration. So there's the first one, is Gravity Forms. If you've got that elite license, you've got access to that add-on, so you might as well use it. And again, if you're a developer, it's really handy to being able to change questions on the fly dynamically. So the next one is easy WP Quiz. WP Quiz, and there's the banner for that, and you can get to that at the WordPress plugin repository at WP-Quiz. That's the plugin there. Now, WP Quiz is one of the standalone best WordPress quiz plugins and offers 3 quiz types of flip cards, personality quiz, and trivia quiz. So let's have a look at each of those. So this is a flip card. And now flip cards are just as they sound. You click the card and it flips around to show the back, and you click it again and it flips around to the front. Now, while it's not really a quiz, flip cards can add a lot of interactivity and engagement to your post. It's a different way of delivering information to that. Now, they can be used for instructions, they can be used for information, or a bit of humor in this case. I love this. I've been told that training procedure with cats is difficult. It's not. Mine had me trained in 2 days. And that's very, very true. And so I love these little flip cards. I've used them on my website quite successfully, especially in widget areas, in sidebar areas. It's a really good way of engaging. So I click here for an offer and then it spins around. Okay, so the next one is a personality quiz. And these are kind of all the rage at the moment. I'll hide myself. There we go. So personality quizzes are fantastic for audience engagement and for collecting useful information from your visitors. Now, people love taking quizzes and they're always curious to see the end result. And that's what keeps them going through the quiz. Now, this example, it gathers information from about marital status, favorite holiday season, favorite vacation destination, career aspirations, and favorite morning beverage to work out what type of millennial you are. Now, chances are, if you were to ask for that particular information from your target audience straight off, chances are that no one would reply and give you that data. However, bundled in a fun quiz the right way, you can tease information out of your target audience that could really help you with your marketing. I mean, a marital status, that's really good. So it knows exactly what type of audience that you're doing. Favorite holiday season could help with promotions as well. If you find that most of your people are holiday and maybe at Christmas time, to get away, enjoy the sunshine, that could be a good boost for you as well. Career aspirations as well. So if you are planning on digital content, for example, courses, for example, that's a great way of figuring out exactly where your target audience are looking to be. So then you can provide that information to help them on their journey. So quizzes, really, really, really good way of getting that good data on your target audience that they wouldn't really give to you if you were just to ask them in person. Okay, so here's my answer to the millennial quiz if you're interested. So I was an old school millennial, maybe not a bit accurate because it's saying that I don't subscribe to Facebook account and I don't like smartphones. I think they're ruining people's brains. That's not necessarily true. So they need to do work on that quiz a little bit. But I do like this feature of adding these social share buttons at the end. So when you complete the quiz, at the very end, the results, you get to choose which social buttons that you like. And that really encourages your audience to share the results, and that's promoting your content. So it's asking other people to come and try the quiz. And this is the way that these types of quizzes can kind of really take off virally. If you've got a really, really good quiz that's on point, that's on target, that's on topic, that's on trend, then you'll find that a lot of people will share the results. And then that, of course, picks up ground and other people take the quiz. So really, really great. They have the social sharing buttons there. And so the last one, the third one that this plugin offers is a trivia quiz. Now, trivia quizzes are just that. You may not be able to gather kind of marketing information the same way as you would a personality quiz, but they are fun and they are a great way to break up content and promote engagement and to kind of show that other side, that kind of non-business, that side of you, that fun side for those. So this one here is, do you think you are a true Star Wars fan? And here's my results. So this is on the WPQuiz website if you're interested in trying these. So just for fun, I decided to choose all the wrong answers just to prove that I knew what the right answers were. Again, apparently I suck as a Star Wars fan. Not really, because I answered them all wrongly because I knew exactly what I was doing. But again, you can customize all these responses that are sent back. And again, you've got your social buttons at the bottom for promoting all the stuff, which people will do. And this WP Quiz plugin is 100% free. There's no paid upgrades, no promotions of any sort. Just choose a plugin, and you've got those three quiz types, really two quiz types, plus the flip cards dragged in. Okay, so this is the last option. So I was just presenting three options today. So we've had the Gravity Forms, which is kind of more developer-y type thing. And if you've got an existing Gravity Forms license, elite license, then we've done the WP Quiz, which is 100% free. It's a standalone plugin, provides you with two different types of quizzes and flip cards. This is the third option. Now, it's not a WordPress plugin per se, but if you're looking at a more marketing-oriented quiz, so we had a look at the personality quiz from the last one and how you could use that to kind of tease out some marketing information from your target audience. This one here is called interact.com, and it is a more marketing-oriented quiz tool for this. Now, this is a paid service designed at capturing email and other information at the end of the quiz so they can send the results to them. So this is a different format. So you take the quiz, and then if you want to see your answers, enter your name and your email, and it sends you the results from there. Now, there's a free plan, but it doesn't capture any lead information, and you can't change the branding as well. So it's not really that useful in the context of marketing and presenting it to you. So yes, you can play around with it for free, but if you really want to use the marketing sense of it, you need to go on a paid plan. Now, if you sign up to their growth plan, and I believe that's the third plan, so you get free, then the first one, and then growth, that allows you to change the branding to match your website. But as well as just the branding, it also allows you to do branching logic, where you can dynamically change the next questions based on previous answers. And this is where you can really get really good quality information from your target audience, bundled in a fun quiz. But if you're people who are taking the quiz choose one particular question, you can go down a whole different branch. So this is really, really good for these types of quizzes that say, are you a developer or designer or a content creator? Things like that. And then you can have a whole new branch of questions for that particular quiz. That wouldn't make sense. If you're a developer, you want to present developer questions and not designer questions or copywriter questions. So you can build up these all branches based on this kind of logic. And I really, really do like that. And that is really, it's going to be key and successful for delivering a really good, engaging quiz. Now, there's also a gallery of pre-built templates as well that you can use as kind of a starter for your template quiz. So there's hundreds of these types of templates. So if you are one of these people who like using templates and don't want to start from a blank screen, or it gives you some inspiration, then they've got heaps of them in there. So it's a really, really useful service for that. And of course, there's each time somebody takes a quiz, there is a heap of analytics, really heap of analytics, as well as like an overall dashboard for all your quizzes. But on a per quiz basis, you can extract a whole heap of information here. And here, just this simple one here, you can see the number of views that's taken, the number of starts, and so people have started the quiz but not completed it, but the number of completions, and then the number of leads it's generated at the very end and then an overall conversion rate. That's just part of the dashboard metric. There's a lot more metrics you can get at a quiz level and from overall as well from your campaigns. Now, they have a WordPress plugin that allows you to pull any of the quizzes that you've created on their website in the dashboard, both for WordPress Classic Editor and from the block editor as well. So it's really, really simple to use. You just go in there, connect your API to them, and then it just gives you a list of the different quizzes, and it pulls it in as a block or pulls it in as a shortcode for the WordPress classic editor. So there we go. There are heaps of good WordPress quizzes out there, but I really wanted to pick my kind of top three, maybe not favorite, but top three different type of quizzes that you could use depending on what context you're in. So Gravity Forms add-on is good for simple quizzes if you already have the Elite license, and of course, being developer friendly, it's got a really good API and it allows you to manipulate quizzes at the back end, so you can have that logic in there. WPQuiz, that is fantastic with its 3 types of quizzes, really just 2 types with Flipkart as well. And it's super, super easy to use and comes with all these social sharing buttons on the results. And it's ideal for beginners. So if you're just looking to begin to create quizzes on your WordPress website, that's probably the best one to start with. Now, if you are a marketer and you're looking to collect really good quality lead information and push conversions by using quizzes, then you're probably best to have a look at that Interact plugin, Interact service, because it's got a more marketing oriented feel to it. So those are the 3 different ways to create quizzes in WordPress. If you guys got any questions, you can drop them down in the comments at the side, and I'll just hang my contact page up here. So guys, if you've got any questions, drop them down. Let me know, do you already use quizzes on your website? Or is this kind of a brand new topic area that you're looking to get into? Let me know. Gene is going to check the Gravity Form add-on since he has the Elite license. That's the one that I started with, Gene. I kind of dabbled with that, put a few quizzes, because I've already got the Elite license. I thought, why not create those? And it allows you to create some really simple quizzes, but then the logic at the back, if you're a developer, you can do all those different branches. It's a little bit more work being coding, but if that's what you enjoy, which is what I do, it's not too much work. Otherwise, that WPQuiz is probably the best bet for you guys to jump in. Okay. Oh, I got the wrong graphic. I don't know what I'm doing next week. It's not dissecting WordPress 5.9, that's for sure. I'll put on the previous one. I'll figure out what I'm doing next week. Maybe I haven't put the slide in yet. So just keep an eye on the Meetup page. See what I'm doing next week. Thank you guys for your time. Hopefully you guys had a really nice day today, even though it's been raining. Hope you guys are staying safe, being productive. Join me next week, and I'll figure out what I'm talking about next week and let you know through the Meetup page. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.